Hey everybody, Nicholas Murray, Mind Muscle Pro. Exciting night tonight. We're at Pride Boxing in Tampa, Florida. Super special guest tonight. He's going to tell us a little about how boxing can help us with our mind, our muscles, and our happiness. This is Arturo. Arturo, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This is one of my favorite people, guys. He's an awesome dude. I've known him for years, and I'm so excited he's on the show.
You're as well, Bob.
Tell us about Pride Boxing, Arturo.
Well, Pride Boxing is a private venue. It belongs to the partners, a few friends of mine that I used to practice with in another boxing gym called Wolfpack. And they actually got the dream come true, and they opened their place. And it's a good place to come and, get your skills tested.
I like it. I like it. It's beautiful. Tell us how boxing can help people that might be struggling with self-esteem, anxiety, depression, things like that. How can boxing help those people?
Well, one thing in common that all martial arts have is that in those topics, I think that a person that has anxiety, low self-esteem and stuff like that, they're too much in their mind. And when you're boxing, you are forced to keep yourself outside of your mind so you can focus on the task at hand.
Absolutely.
So I guess that's a good way to put it.
A good distraction, I think, from yourself. And that is healing in its own, guys. Getting out of your mind is crucial sometimes to healing and becoming a happier person. Has it helped you at all in your own life, boxing and fitness?
Definitely. Like, it's something that if I don't do it for a few days or a week, I feel like something is missing. It definitely becomes part of your life after you practice this for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Beautiful. That's kind of how lifting weights does for me.
It does for me as well.
If I stray away from it for a while, I notice change, but I also notice a mental change where I'm not as happy. I'm not as sharp. I don't have the energy I had, and I don't really have that drive to do things and make my life better. So I definitely can relate to that.
Regardless, like if you do it on a morning time, night time, it becomes so much part of your life. It's actually funny how losing an hour of sleep and just dedicate that to yourself to go for a walk, for a run, or just come and do a boxing session. Like you're out of your schedule of the day, so you don't have to worry about now, if you're not a night person. But these days the gym sometimes is better after work because there's less people depending how late you have.
Absolutely.
Reschedule
during that busy rush when people are getting out of work with normal schedules. Guys, Arturo makes an excellent point. Fitness part of your regular schedule. You don't question it. You don't say, I'm not going to do it today. You make it a priority, just like you do with your job or with your kids. Really describe it without you actually without you. So, what advice would you give to has no experience with boxing or fitness in general that might be a little apprehensive about coming into a gym like this? I know for some people boxing can be intimidating. They associate it with just violence and don't really see the art of it.
Okay.
So what advice would you give to those people who are thinking about it but maybe on the fence a little bit?
Yeah. Well, like I was mentioning martial arts before, my favorite was always Taekwondo, but I love this boxing so much because in a way, like you see this gym, there's not professional boxers in here. And they manage to help people change life because boxing can be approached as a fitness tool, not for boxing as a whole, for competition and stuff. But you can learn the basics. I know people that hesitate about learning something, boxing or any other martial art because it's intimidating. Fear is not actually a bad thing. I think fear, as long as you don't let it control the outcome of the decisions there for something good for you and others, then it's not a bad thing. Having fear is there to protect us, right? But in a situation like boxing for fitness, I dare you to dare yourself to try this stuff because it's so good. You never know
Get out of your comfort zone, folks.
How far can you reach? Talent is something that's wasted every day because people don't take a step to it. It's like, look, I heard this quote that is embedded in my mind not too long ago. I don't remember who said it, but it was like, we're brought into this world looking like our parents, and we leave this world looking like the decisions we made.
That's beautiful.
And I like to add to that, we also leave this world looking like the decisions we didn't make, because by you not deciding, you're already making a decision.
Very true.
So you will never realize your potential until you dare yourself to do new things.
Absolutely, guys. If you don't try things, you're never going to know what you're good at. You're never going to have the opportunity to be good at things. It's important that we take that first step. And sometimes that step is scary. And like you said, we all have fear, but we can use that fear. That fear is there to protect us, but we also need to see what level we can push past. We need to see what we're capable of in this world. So get out a little bit and do something new. It's helped me tremendously. It's helped Arturo tremendously.
Personally, the way that has helped me personally, like we go through life, whether you go through depression or not, or anxiety or low self-esteem, everybody, we're all human, we all go through struggles in life, right? And not taking care of ourselves, like we're the breadwinner of our household, right? We have to provide for ourselves, for our family. So if you don't take care of your own self, if you don't love yourself, how are you gonna prove that you can love others? You have to start loving yourself first, right?
Absolutely.
So it has helped me, like if you let go and you don't practice something fitness, nutrition-wise, because it's a combination of a lot of things, right? In my case, I've struggled with weight my whole childhood and teenage years, right? And it got to I got really good fitness-wise, and I let go, and I got overweight again, and it becomes a yo-yo lifestyle. So reaching a goal is not too hard. Reaching it can be actually easy. You can actually set up a goal for 3 months and get in the best shape of your life. 90 days, that's all you need. But maintaining that lifestyle, that's what diets, I don't think diets work too much, because diet is for a short-term thing. You have to find a way to nurture yourself, a lifestyle that you can eat a way that can maintain you. Let's say you wanted to live at 185 pounds. How can you feed yourself and train yourself so you can have that weight your whole life? You know what I mean?
Excellent point. That's the thing too about this, guys. When people go out to a gym and box, or they go to a gym and lift weights, it's not just about a short-term goal. It's about a lifestyle change. And in order to do that successfully, you have to have something that's sustainable. That doesn't mean I'm going to eat broccoli all day and work out 6 hours. Sometimes it just means adding a little bit into your daily routine, and it's amazing what results you'll get. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you for having me, man.
Absolutely, man. We're excited. Guys, stay tuned with us. Arturo's going to show us a little bit about the basics of boxing. As much as I want to act like I'm a tough guy, I don't know.
Don't beat me up.
Thing about this. I'm ready, though. I think I'm ready. Anyway, stay tuned, guys. We're going to have some fun.
All right. Everybody in boxing is exciting about throwing punches. But if you go to a real boxing gym, you're probably going to be weeks or months just learning how to walk in boxing.
Really?
Yeah, so you'll be frustrated. Where am I getting stuff, right? But it's so important to learn the basics. So something as easy as your stance. Stand right here, shoulder width. This is the most basic way I can show you. Go like this, turn your foot, tip it, and go like this. Yeah. Boxers are usually in their tiptoe, right? Because if you're a flat foot, and you throw punches, it's not as effective as doing this, putting your body into it. So that's why you're in the tiptoe.
Oh yeah, I'm losing power.
Exactly. If you try to throw a hook with flat foot, power comes from the ground. So if you're hooking with your left, which you're not trying to use this one, that's what I'm mistaken. Your left hook, you have to twist because it comes from the ground. So this is your hook, your left, right? Mm-hmm. Keep your elbows tight. All right, and let's see you're gonna hook.
Why am I keeping my elbows?
It's to protect yourself. You always want to be in a shell. You see.
Oh yeah, so you can't break my wrist.
Exactly. So it feels uncomfortable. A lot of us do this, for example. Keep that tight in there, and I'll tell you to punch with your jab.
And
why?
Hold that?
Always, because you always want to keep this.
So that'll teach me. It's almost like with weights when you use that.
Exactly. People try to go like this. It's not the same. Same thing. Let's see. Keep that in there. Get two. And we'll be walking. When you walk in boxing, it's not like walking in real life that you go like this. In boxing, you always want to maintain. So if you're going to the right, circle around me, you step right first. See, you don't want to cross your feet. And this is why. and this is why. Like, look at me right now.
Right.
Let's say I cross my feet, and you hit me this way. Hit me. I don't have balance.
Oh, you fall. Yeah,
let's say you hit me this way again. This is why you step always like that. If it's
because you have that. Oh, that's perfect. I get it.
To the ground. All right. Let's see your jab. One.
I already.
Let's see your jab.
Fight to the championship.
Hit one. One is your left. No, your left. One. Again. That's your jab. Again. Instead of stepping, try to twist. Ooh, I felt more power. There you go.
I'm twisting.
There you go. Same thing. You see how you're, there you go. There you go.
Like that?
You did it slower, I actually feel your hand more than, you see that?
Oh, I like it.
There you go. That's your two. So let's do 1, 2. Arts. If you're doing MMA is more about transitioning. So, bah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. And boxing, you always come back to guard. It's like, jab and protect yourself. Jab, come back to guard, remember.
So bring,
There you go. Jab, come back to guard. Same thing with your two. Come back to guard. 1, 2. Go, pop, pop.
So keeping those hands up and keeping them in.
Always think defense.
So that's the kind of stuff, let's say my first couple weeks, a lot of it's going to just be about
walking. A lot of it's going to be like walking this way. You're not going to always do this because, let's say you're doing this all the time, you're spending a lot of energy. If you're far away, you can manage to cross from time to time, right? You can manage. But once you're in the bucket, you're about to strike, you want to always be opening and closing, all right? Because you don't want to lose your balance. So, and now you just switch to southpaw. It happens. It's good. No, you're good, bro. You're a big man.
I'm really glad that you are not hitting me right now. I'm just helpful.
Let's do 1, 2, and 3 is the hook. Your left hook. So, jab, go. Jab, cross, hook. So, a hook, instead of throwing it like this, you want to throw it like this. Why? It's like a 90-degree angle because your shoulder is going to end up protecting your shin. And instead of going like this, you want to have, it's a bigger target, right? If you throw it like this, you're risking hurting your wrist.
I can feel a difference when you twist it.
Exactly. So a hook is the only punch you like that, exactly.
All right, let's try.
And the reason why this in your shoulder goes here is because you'll see boxers that are like this, they're not mean mugging each other, they're just protecting their chin.
Keeping it down.
Keep it tucked down. So your hook, let's say a lot better. So let's say I throw.
Am I keeping it that high?
Yeah, and a hook is just like that, like a fish hook. When you throw it, you're trying to bring your shin towards me. You know what I mean? My shin, you're trying to bring it towards you. Right. So, boom. You see what happens? Your shoulder. Yeah. If I was to hit you, look what happens. I can't because your shoulder is protecting your shin. Exactly.
So I keep it up like this.
And always remember, it comes from the ground. The power comes from the ground.
So twist
your body.
Let me try again.
Go.
Feels right.
There you go. Think of Mike Tyson putting all his power with his body. That looked a lot better. Same thing with your hook. Bring it. 3. Woo! You hear that? Twist. tiptoe and twist your foot. Go. Again. 1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3. A lot better. Walk. Walk with me. Ooh.
Cross
Circle.
feet.
Circle. There you go. Circle around. Circle around. There you go. Give me a 2. Give me a 2. 2. Even numbers is your power hand. Think of it like that. Odd numbers.
2.
Odd numbers, your fast hand. Even numbers, your power hand. So 2. 1. 1, 2. Woo! Again. Go. 1, 2. Again. Again. Nice. Exactly. That back can actually hurt your wrist. A lot better. Oh, look at the pull on this guy. Okay. Southpaw again. Yeah, southpaw. Think a jab is your left. So, bam. Okay. All right, buddy.
Humbling, man. I'll tell you. I live in the gym, and this is
It's a different type of
this too.
You'll love it.
Guys, try this out. This is amazing. I feel great. I've only been doing it a few minutes. I'm already a pro.
You'll love it. You'll love it.
Arturo's going to give us some tips on boxing. If you want to see the video, you can check us out on YouTube, Instagram. You can also follow him. How do they follow you, Arturo?
On Instagram will be Decide and Do 12. So altogether, Decide and Do 12. And on Facebook will be Arturo Carpenter, a last name.
Cool. We're going to actually highlight him as well with this video, so we'll tag him. We'll make it easy for you. Follow Mind Muscle Pro and also follow him and everybody else that we have on here as guests. We're excited, guys.
Very basic stuff. Hope you enjoy.
Wonderful to see you. Absolutely, man. That's the goal, to reach as many as possible. Did you well?
Yeah, dude. So we had a 10-year-old that started with us. Her mom passed away recently, and she just, has been dealing with it on her own. To us, and she was, you can tell she was very shy, very to herself. We started doing mitts with her, and you can tell that she was,
feel her anger.
Her sister, like a little bit that night, and her sister told us that she did like a full 180. Her attitude completely changed.
Excited to see us. She was like, we're excited to see us. She was like, go, The next time she came after that, she was just excited to come, and it was a completely different attitude.
That's beautiful. That's exactly that's this project stories like that, because I think it's crucial that people realize that we're so quick, especially the kids, to just try to dump in a bunch of medication, and there's some natural things like what you guys do here. I love hearing stories like that. That's beautiful. I'm so glad you guys let us have this opportunity.
Anytime.
Let us have this opportunity.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Doris.
I'm Madison.
We're the owners of Pride Boxing here in Tampa, Florida. We opened up in November. So if you guys want to come check us out, 6102 East Adamo Drive in Tampa, Florida. Our Instagram page is
Pride Boxing LLC. We do have classes for adults. We have classes for children. We are very big on building strong young women. So please bring your daughters, bring yourselves, and come see us. Bring yourselves and come see us.
See you here.